Barbershop conversation, guys. Feel free, hit the subscribe button. Nine Wise, man. Click the link. Uh, we got in two more film festivals over the last couple of days, man. I'll be posting that stuff on my Instagram. And, you know, click the link, Nine Wise. If I say that, yeah, yeah. I was moved by this story in Louisiana. 23 kids were arrested over a 3-day period, and 40 fathers stepped up and said, you know what, we're going to go save our kids. And now they have a task force, dads on duty, which is astounding, which is absolutely amazing. And it is it is the greatest story I've seen this month, man. And I stand on masculinity. I stand on fatherhood. I don't bend on it. Um, I think you're a weak man if you don't raise your kids. I think you're the scum of the earth. I'm gonna keep it a buck. And and I think men should protect their kids. And it's sad. It's sad, man, how men respect men who don't raise their kids. We celebrate the drug dealer who makes the most money in the community. Why are you dealing with celebrities? You know, rappers, drug dealers turn rappers. Is anyhow. Congratulations to these men in Louisiana, and it's beautiful because I don't care what ethnicity it is. I'm proud that I saw the picture. I'm proud that the world get to see great black men, great black fathers. I don't care what religion they are. I don't care what they do outside of that. I don't care how much money they make. I don't care how many kids they have. I don't care if they're married, divorced. I was just sitting there watching that story like, man, that is amazing. That is beautiful, man. And we need more stories like that, man. And I was listening to Jason Woodlock. I didn't finish it. It was a 50-minute video, but I'm 20 minutes in, and he made a great point. You know what I mean? Mother and father should be the first police officer, you know? And man, thank God for fathers, man. Thank God for great fathers, man. And terrible fathers, you make our jobs harder. You're the reason why some of these women are getting divorced because you wasn't there for your child. You're the reason why some of these men hit women. You understand what I'm saying? You're the reason why some of these women are working odd jobs and doing what they got to do to make ends meet. And I'm just gonna hold the accountability on the men. I can flip the coin and talk about bad women, but we ain't talking about them right now. We talking about men. And that's and the funny thing is, transitions to Nine Wives. I don't understand how we can have a conversation about masculinity, being great fathers, but Elijah Muhammad was the worst black father of the 20th century. I said it. Elijah Muhammad was the worst father of the 20th century. Louis Farrakhan said uh, those were his wives. The son said he only saw his father once, maybe twice a year, and he had to hide. Why are you hiding your kids if those are your wives? Hey man, it's just beyond me. And that's the same mindset that mislead these men. We don't want to have honest conversations because it breaks our core fake moral compass. But then we want to talk about fatherhood and holding other men accountable, holding Floyd accountable. I stand on my masculinity, man. I am unwavering on my masculinity. I don't No government is going to run my house. No societal group is going to run my house. I am going to run my house and I'm going to stand firm on masculinity. Masculinity ain't fighting. Masculinity is protecting and providing. That's what masculinity is, man. People think because you can ball a fist, you can ball or make 5 fingers, that makes you a man. No, 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 no. Being there for your child makes you a man. You created the child, but you select. The irony, you create a child, but you select the group that society makes to be your moral compass for what you deem. Man, come on, man. I don't understand it. I don't get it. I think those men are weirdos. I think they're different, and that's the problem that we have in our society. And I stand on it. And I want to salute these 40 men for standing in the gap, making sure that the next 23 kids don't get arrested. That these young men, 15 to 16, being charged as adults don't exist. We don't need the police, man. This is what I'm trying to tell you. If men become men, we don't need police. Stop celebrating these gangbangers, these damn celebrities, these damn athletes, these damn. You are a man. Be a man. We want to be a celebrity. We want to be the most popular. We want to take the pictures with the most celebrities. Your son and daughter are celebrities. Take pictures with them. You ain't got to post it. Nourish them. That's the key. That's the winning ticket. You know how I define a man, for one of the biggest reasons how I define a man, how he protects and provides for his family. You got Gucci on, Louis Vuitton, Gucci, and your son got holes in his sneakers. I don't get it. Shouldn't the father make the sacrifice and the son dress well? I'm talking about the big picture. All right? Fathers, we got to make the sacrifice. Don't you know, and I've seen this because I trained a lot of young kids, man, and a lot of times it was the moms bringing the kids to train with me, and the fathers always had to work, or maybe the fathers wasn't in their lives, and um, it's when I look back at it now, and as you guys don't notice, but I'm actually in the parking lot waiting to pick Lincoln up from school, um, and I got here a little bit early because he gets out early today, and um, we got to be there, man. We got to be there. And I know these men are making financial sacrifices to be there. Some of them probably had to turn down overtime. Some of them probably had to uh, uh, take days off work. And I salute those men. I salute these men. Man, warms my heart, man. I don't care man, it was just beautiful to see, man. It was beautiful to see. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I salute you, man. I salute those fathers. And guess what? They went from 23 arrests to 0 the very next day. I did videos. I said the sheer presence of a man eliminates 90% of what's going to go on with your child. Simple. Showing up. Showing up makes you a damn near at least a good parent. Showing up. Knowing that when your child goes to school and he unexpectedly turns around, she unexpectedly turns around, and she knows that you're there. Knowing that she ain't got to sit on the bench for 45 minutes waiting on her father or her mother. Knowing that if the child gets out of school at 2:30, daddy's going to be there, mommy's going to be there at 2:29. Spending those ridiculous, pull your hair out hours upon hours on the dining room table, trying to help your child understand what a contraction is, what a noun is, what a pronoun is. I'm doing that now. That's why. Or sitting there for 20 minutes because your child got to read for 20 minutes every day, and you got to sit right beside them. But your child knowing that you're gonna be there, priceless, infinite amounts of wealth. Lincoln and I were driving to school this morning, and he read in the office with me where I do the show. He read in the office with me, and I said, Lincoln, because we had a rough day yesterday reading. I said, so I'm talking to him. I said, Lincoln, reading is a superpower. He says, really? I says, yeah. I says, how daddy got to read to make these movies? And then Lincoln says, how many movies have you done, daddy? And I answer this question and so on. But the fact, see, you see how I turned Lincoln into a superhero, and then unknowing to him, I became his superhero. The child asked me, my son asked me, excuse me, Lincoln asked me, how many movies have you done? I said 4, 5, somewhere in there. And he was just amazed at that. That's our sheer presence, man. Man, listen, I don't respect the man that says, my baby mama won't let me see my child. Huh? I don't get that. I don't respect the man to say it's always the woman's fault. Nah, you got to do what you need to do. And this shouldn't be going on for years upon years upon years upon years. You shouldn't just be a, a deposit slip for your kids, man. You know, and I can speak from experience. My father never came to my high school graduation, college graduation. He never celebrated my first book, my first movie, none of that. I got 30. My dad died. I got $35,000, and I said I didn't want the money, so I bought a Bentley. I didn't care. I said I'm not going to. I'm gonna just throw this $35,000 away. And you know what my stepmom told me? She says, here's the $35,000 because so you can buy a house. I laughed because she didn't know I was already living basically in a mansion. But I'm gonna tell you one thing. That's the dissension. That's why it's important to have open relationships, because I didn't have a true relationship with my father, and I got my relationship from my father through my mother and her disdain for the relationship that he had with his new wife. So that's why it's important for the father and the son father and child to have a relationship that has no curator, that has no middle person. Because the mother's going to tell you, because of the relationship she may be scorned, oh, he's terrible. But he may not be terrible. I don't know. My dad is dead. I never had these conversations. But the last conversation I had with my father, I says, do you regret for not being there for me? The man said no. That's it. I'm not scorned because of it. I've grown because of it. I'm not bitter right now. I'm not mad. Some say that may be the inspiration for me being the greatest father I can be. I have no abandonment issues. I don't have no pain. I honestly don't have no resentment towards my father. You know, my grandfather stood in the gap, and that was great enough for me. And and so I'm here today telling you guys, I am the lowest percentage. I am the lowest percentage of success stories. But I can guarantee you, if you're present, it's 100% difference. I know it. You know, your child can go on to own a business, be a school teacher, be a great parent, be an astronaut, be a pilot, own a carpet company, become an athlete, become an artist. You know, like, fathers are so important, man. You know what I mean? And thinking back, I can honestly tell the difference, and I know a lot of you men can tell the difference. The women you have conversations with, you can tell if they had a father in their life or didn't have a father in their life. You can totally tell by how they act, how they respond, and and man, we gotta be great fathers, man. Salute to those 40 men. Salute to those 40 men. I think y'all are incredible. I think y'all are great, and hopefully you get more coverage. Hopefully, uh, more of our media outlets covers. I heard Jason Whitlock complaining about CBS and NBC. I don't care about them, dog. We got enough black outlets where we can share this story, and it does millions upon millions upon millions of views. Those men are heroes, man. Those men are true heroes, man, because that 24th child was coming the next day. So salute to those 40 men. Amazing, amazing, amazing. And click the link below. 9 Wives, the greatest 15 minutes of cinema you're going to have this year. I promise you. It's going to evoke the emotion. You're going to do a deep dive on Google afterwards. Guarantee you. What else? What else? What else? Uh, uh, what else? And oh yeah, we talking about uh, tonight in the bar. Oh no, we have a guest, Tiffany Tony. We got the beautiful Tiffany Tony coming in tonight, and we may talk about. We're gonna talk about something else, but Al Heyman's contract. I'm gonna talk about that when I get home, so I can pull it up on the screen. So barbershop conversations, man. I appreciate you, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.